You wake up and there is nothing to do. No phone beside your hand, no screen glowing in the dark, no notification pulling your mind into someone else's life. You open your eyes because the sun is already touching your face. The fire from last night is still warm. Someone nearby is sleeping. Someone else is chewing slowly on berries gathered yesterday. A child is drawing lines in the dirt with a stick. And for the first time that morning, you feel something strange. Not hunger, not danger, not fear. Boredom. You look around the camp and nothing needs you immediately. The food is here, the fire is alive, the group is safe. The sky is empty. So you sit there. For a while, you do absolutely nothing. And this is where modern people misunderstand boredom. Today, boredom feels like a problem. The second it appears, you kill it. You scroll, you refresh, you check messages that are not important. You watch people you do not know, doing things you do not care about. Because silence feels unbearable. But for most of human history, boredom was not a failure. It was an opening. Because when the body is safe and the stomach is full, the mind starts wandering. You pick up a small bone from the ground and turn it in your fingers. You scratch a line into it, then another, then another. The lines mean nothing at first, but then they begin to look like waves, or teeth, or the tracks of an animal you saw yesterday. Someone next to you laughs and asks what you are doing. You do not know. That is the point. You are making something because there is space inside the day. Not for food, not for shelter, not because someone told you to, not because it will make money, because your mind needed somewhere to go. Maybe this is how it started. One bored human pressed a hand against a cave wall and covered it in pigment. Another drilled holes into shells and turned them into jewellery. Another carved a flute from bone and discovered that breath could become sound. Before brands, humans had style. Before concerts, humans had music. Before books, humans had stories. Before productivity, humans had imagination. And maybe boredom was the door. Because a mind that is never bored never has to invent anything. It only consumes what is placed in front of it. But an ancient human sitting by a fire with nothing urgent to do had to travel inward. That is where myths came from. That is where gods came from. That is where art came from. That is where the future began. Then the modern world arrived and boredom became illegal. Every empty second had to be filled. Every quiet moment became uncomfortable. Waiting in line, sitting on a bus, lying in bed, eating alone. All of it became too silent to survive without a screen. And maybe that is the strangest part. You think boredom means your life is empty, but your ancestors may have understood something we forgot. Boredom is not the absence of life. Boredom is the moment life finally has enough space to speak. The first human who got bored did not waste time. They invented meaning.